What's going on, 2B? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gents. So today's little video is going to be a little two-parter. It shouldn't be too long at all. It's just going to be, one part is going to be, the state of Dodge and pretty much what I predicted coming true. And the second part is going to be a slight little update on the status of the vehicle, or the Redeye. So, remember when I put out that freaking six-pack video and that Dodge dealership video where they couldn't sell those cars, all those Hellcat Scat Packs just sitting, all the lot rot going on? Obviously, I'm not the only one saying this stuff. Other people are saying this is the same exact stuff. And I told you in multiple videos, the end of Dodge is near. And I'm pretty sure some of you may have already seen the news of Tim Kuniskis, CEO of Dodge, has now retired. Personally, I believe it's two parts of his retiring. Obviously, one part, he's been there for fucking ever. 32 years he's been with the company. He has been the CEO of Dodge for 32 years, but he's been with them for 32 years. That's a long ass time. So I feel like, that might have something to do with it. Eventually you want to move on. And there's the second part of it being just the state of the vehicles, the emissions, everything that they're doing right now, everything that he preached so much about, everything that he just sold us, and everything that was so badass about Dodge. He was so good at doing it. Same thing with Ralph Gielig's, man. When he was I'm not sure if you pronounce it right, but Ralph, when he, introduced the Hellcats back in 2015, same way. Same type of energy, badass, go out here, big smoky burnouts, this is Dodge, yada, yada, yada. And then I believe with the shift in Dodge and the type of cars that they're making with the Hornet, the six-pack and, the EVs and stuff like that, with all that coming, I think that might have played a part in his retiring as well. You could kind of see it in that Dodge Charger, that long-ass trailer reveal video with all the CGI. You kind of see it then, man. Like, he just wasn't giving the same energy. He just wasn't there. He wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling it. I don't care. As much as he tried to sell it to us, that this is the badass, it's going to kill everything, that all of our last Hellcat offerings is going to be way faster, it's going to be better. As much as he was trying to sell it to us, I wasn't feeling it, man. I wasn't feeling it. He wasn't selling it to me. He might have sold it to a couple of y'all, but he won't selling it to me, man. I could just see right through it, and I could see that his heart wasn't in it. I'm sorry, that's just my 2 cents, but to me, it didn't look like his heart was in it, and I believe that might have something to do with it. And obviously, the same thing with the Hornet, when he's trying to sell us on the freaking Hornet, how badass it's going to be. Yeah, when you go from unveiling demons and Hellcats and Red Eyes and shit for the last, ever since 2015, and then you're trying to sell us on Hornets, Dodge Hornets being like the next big thing, and EV Chargers. Yeah, I think that might have a good part to do in it as well. But with that said, they've already announced 2 successors, female and some other guy, and I gotta tell you right now, they don't look like they're going to be too good for the brand. I'm just throwing that out there. This is nothing sexist related. Like I said, there's one guy and one female. They're taking on 2 different positions, but pretty much going to fill the void where Tim Kuniskis was. They'll be sliding in there. I got a screenshot. I'll put it up here for you guys to read it. I don't remember their exact position titles, but they're pretty much going to be taking over where he left off. And just looking at them, and I know they say not to judge a book by its cover, but I don't feel like anything even remotely badass to what Hellcats and Scat Packs have done for us. I don't think anything remotely close to that is coming down the pipeline. All your TRXs, your Trackhawks, the crazy motherfuckers throwing 700 horsepower supercharged motors into SUVs and pickup trucks. Family sedans that go 200 miles per hour. I don't think they got any of that coming for us, guys. I've said it before. I've said it multiple times. The end of Dodge is near, and here's step one. With this guy retiring, Tim Kuniskis, with his leaving, his departure, it's GG's. It's GG's. If you got those Hellcats and Scat Packs, I suggest you hold on to them for a long time, because we ain't got nothing coming, boys. This is it. This is it. If you don't have one and you're looking at getting one, maybe you can find one of these leftover 22 and 23s still on the lots, because like I said, they got a lot of lot rot going on, a lot of inventory just hanging out. They got to move them. They got to sell them. MSRP on them is pretty high, but the place that I got my last Hellcat from, or no, my current Hellcat actually, Dan Cummins, my Redeye, the same place that I got my Redeye from, they have like almost $14,000 off MSRP. Sorry, I'm holding my phone weird. Almost $14,000 off of MSRP for Hellcats. Here's a little flyer right here that they had up. So deals are out there. So if you're interested, I think now is the time to buy. And then of course you have your stubborn dealers who are just refusing to move on prices. Like, it's the last one, supply and demand. Well, you can sit on that supply and demand for a long ass time, as far as I'm concerned. I got my Hellcat. I don't care what you do with them. So if you're not willing to budge on price, just let them sit, guys. Just let them fucking sit. Go to whoever the hell is actually willing to make a sale, make a deal, and get those things off of those lots. Boom. Now, moving on. Speaking of the Redeye update status, as you can see, obviously still not here. Don't worry, that's not oil. That's not oil. The exhaust leaks, you know, the little exhaust leak. The water comes out of the exhaust and just drops on the floor, leaves little black puddles. You can power wash them up, but it happens every time you start a car. So, oh well. Here's a few pictures for you guys. I'm just post them up here for you. Turbos are on the vehicle. We're still working on getting the system wrapped up, and then we'll be moving on to the inner chiller kit, or they'll be moving on. I don't know why I'm saying we. They'll be moving on to the inner chiller kit, and then shortly after we should be moving on to tuning. He reached back out to me, asked me, you know, what type of I guess what type of boost I was looking to run, and he has a couple of other Redeyes and, you know, Hellcats that I've seen up there with the Hellion kits. And I saw one comment that he said these things will live all day at 21 pounds. And one of the guys that I've been talking to online, not really talking to because, you know, I just saw his post and I recognized his car from Tim Barr's shop, from Tim Barr's page. Reached out to him, and I saw that his car's running at 21 pounds, and he actually stepped up to 64, 66. He had the base 62s before, but his car is also a manual car. But anyway, so 21 pounds sounds like a good stopping point. I believe my last car was supposed to be around the 20-pound mark, but whenever I would go out here and hit the road or something, the highest I saw on, you know, the little boost gauge would be about 17 pounds. But like I said, that was on my street tune. I never really got to test out the kill mode or whatever, the high horsepower, the actual one that laid down 925 wheels. So most of the time with that car, I was on the 860 wheel tune, which is, you know, the safer one. So with this one, 21 pounds, I'm assuming we should be over 925, but I'm going to keep my expectations low because I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to throw a number out there and then I not meet it, and then I'm just disappointed. So 21 pounds is what I told him was like, if that's your standard for those kits, that's what I would like. I gave him my goals, my expectations, what I want to do with the car, and however close you can get me to that, as safe as possible. Just that simple. So that's where the car is right now. Like I said, those are the pictures I just showed you. So probably looking at, according to him, it's a 2-week build. So 2 weeks and then tightening up the tuning and everything like that. So I'm assuming we have at least another week and a half. That's what I'm gonna say. At least another week and a half, maybe a little more. But the turbos are on the car. As you can see there, one of them, the one on the right side is completely buttoned up. The one on the left side still has a few connection pieces to go. And it looks like the oil lines still need to be buttoned up as well. But as far as I go, sounds like everything's smooth sailing. So hopefully we don't have any issues coming up, you know, to hold the car back any longer. But sounds like everything's going smooth. Looks like everything's going smooth. I got no complaints. As far as the Scott's Auto Carrier, once again, I'm recommending them again. I gave them a good review on their review page. If you guys are looking to get some transport done, Scott's Auto Carrier, they have my vote, man. Like I said, called them on a Tuesday, had a truck here Wednesday. Car was delivered Friday afternoon before they even closed. So no complaints from me. The car got there as expected, on time, just like he said it would. He said if he gets another driver, it'll be there Friday, and the car got there. So I've got no complaints. And if you guys are looking to get a car transported, I would reach out to Scott's Auto Carrier if you're interested. So that's all I got, man. Just a short little video. Like I said, nothing crazy at all. Update on the car. I'm pretty sure you guys wanted to know. And I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Just looking at the turbos just mounted, man, I'm getting geeked up. Looking at the car on the lift, finally get some work done. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. So that's all I got for you guys, man. Enough rambling on. Like I said before, just an update on the vehicle and an update on, you know, pretty much what I've been calling for the state of Stellantis, Dodge, whatever you want to call them. 3 to 5 years is what I'm calling right now, man. Come back to this video, save it, and you can come back here and call me either a dumbass or you can tell me I'm right in 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years, they're out of here. I'm telling you right now. But that's all I got for you guys, man. It's your first time stopping by. Like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you guys get the notifications these videos go up. So to the Instagram channel at low370slow, all one word. I'll put it down in the description. Until next time, 2 of you, I'm out. Peace.